So hey y'all, it's Bad Girl Mystic. It's Wednesday, which is work in progress day. So I thought I'd share with you guys some of like my practice, like how I do this, and take you along for the ride of this new little twist that I've added to my healing practice, which is syncing my practice up with moon cycles, with a moon journal, and taking what I've learned from a recent witchcraft class that I took in Sebastopol, California at Milk and Honey. Go Phoenix. She's an amazing teacher. And just all the things that I've learned in the past. So this is my mashup. So for the first time ever, I'm going to craft a moon spell. And I am using and I've showed this to you guys, but just in case you've just watching this for the first time, I'm using the Coloring Book of Shadows Planner for a Magical 2019, and I am listening to Mixcloud, Julian Walker. He's got like a third name. I'm so sorry, Julian. Anyway, he's Mark Walker. Julian Mark Walker, and he's got great playlists, and they're some of my favorite things to listen to. So that's what's on the tunes. Anywho, so I posted this yesterday. We're getting ready. Today is the 30th. And we're getting ready to enter into a holiday I've never celebrated before, called Symbolic, which it's funny because it lands right around Groundhog Day, about spring and light. And, it's kind of like a great time to focus on where are we at, taking inventory, releasing what no longer works, to invite in the light, to invite in what it is as your heart desire that you feel connected to, that you would see. So over here are my notes. I have a few books I've been sharing with you guys. I've been working with on witchcraft to add to what I know. And then my little twist is that I've studied a lot of shit, and I've traveled, I've done the whole Eastern philosophy, I taught yoga, I've studied in India. This is just kind of my background, fallen Catholic girl. There's the bad girl for you. Anywho, I've always been drawn to Mother Nature and the aspects of witchcraft that sync up with the seasons. And I look at, okay, this spiritual practice is so old. It's been through so much fucking hell and back, and it still survives. And it's one of the few spiritual practices that is feminine centered focus. So this is one of my main reasons. Like, I think as a woman, as so many women right now, we're all just at a place we've never been before. And as we're rising in our own power collectively, we need to rise up individually in our own power. So I think the most badass thing I can do right now is study witchcraft as a woman. Most powerful. Anywho. So, as I said, we're going into a new moon. This page I found particularly interesting. I love the timing, synchronicity to your own life. This one is titled, like, it has Mend and Heal. And as some of you know, I just took a nasty fall, and I have a traumatic brain injury. So anytime I fall and hit my head, it's like, my husband and I are like, okay, let's wait and see what happens. But I have been doing my practice of healing, and we were happy to say that, like, I took it like a normal fall, like way most people would, like a sore as fuck, but no triggers. That means what I've been doing is working. We're really thrilled. Says the wheel of the earth, spinning the thread, spinning the wheel. So, our life, right? We're spinning the wheel with our choices and our decisions and what we want. And we're going into, like, right now we're in the moon phase that we're leaving is waning. And that means letting go of expectations. I just recently did the self-acceptance visualization that she had in the previous pages. I changed up the words a little that she included as a mantra or a spell. I am one with the elements and the earth. I am accepted. I am supported. I am enough. So the power of speaking out loud, and this is something that I want to do more of, because the more you strengthen your speaking voice, the vibrations are powerful healing for your organs. In massage school, we even learned how to sound, because sound could break up tough muscles that are guarded, that our fingers were unable to release. Embolics about preparing and stepping into the light. So as we're letting go of shadows, right? We're letting go of what's not working. Now, so you want to do an inventory of your life. You want to release excess baggage. You have to first identify what is the excess baggage. What is the things that are working for me? What is the light? What is it that I do want? I like to boil this down to, what are your oohs and boos? So as we're moving into the dark moon, which is tonight and the 31st, this is a great time to just sit and be quiet and listen to your shadows. Listen to inspirations. This is a great time to do an oracle reading. This is a great time to just sit and be quiet and watch the sunset. Let yourself feel all that emotion that you are unable to give voice to, because either you're too stressed out at the moment to really think deeply about what is really bugging the fuck out of you, or it's just hasn't been a habit in the past. The past has been to stuff down those shadow emotions. So when I do an inventory, one of the ways that I like to do it's very simple. List 3 oohs, like, oh my God, I am so fucking happy to wake up and have another breath in my lungs that I get to love on, be, do, see, whatever that is for you. What are those top 3 things that you're so happy to have a human body to do today? And be real. And then what are your 3 boos? These are your time bandits. If you're going to be completely honest, what are the 3 main things that are really getting you down? The things that you're saying you should do that you really don't want to do. Who are you saying yes to you don't want to say yes to? What are you doing that you're saying yes to that you don't want to be doing? It could be obvious, maybe like a job. It could be maybe not so obvious. Maybe it's something within yourself that you've just been avoiding and it's just no longer fitting in your life, but you don't have a clear picture of how you would change that. How would you change your environment? How could you do it different? So this is what the dark moon period's about, is to give yourself time to let yourself listen to those shadows, because the reason your shadows are doing something, the reason you're allowing these time bandits to do this is because there is an unspoken emotion. There is an unspoken belief. There's an unspoken value that is held in place, and its highest value is always for your survival, always to keep you alive. This is how our human bodies work. We might be doing a horrible habit, but this is how we survived doing this habit up to now. It was passed down by people who this is how they survived. So for us to release it, we first have to acknowledge the job it's doing, thank it, let it know that its time is up. It's ready to be released. You can invite it into a spa day, however you want to do it. You can throw them up in the air, this thought, and watch it all sparkle into new elements. You can invite elements to stay to help you craft the new habit, the new thought form, the new pathway that you want. Or you can just wave bye to them and thank them as they run off to go be a cloud or a tree or some other thought form, right? Now, as we're moving into the new moon, which is going to be on Embolic, this witchy holiday, and this is about bringing in the light. This is about planting seeds, starting projects, taking time to connect to the next level, and really seeing out into your timeline, this vision, what that's going to look like in 30 days. What's that going to look like in 60 days? What's that going to look like in 90 days? And what is one action that you can do, that you can commit to every day for the next 90 days that would help kickstart and nurture and grow this new seed? Give it that spark. You know, if you're to play full out, fully show your teeth in who you are and what you can do, what does that feel like inside to you? All right, peace out. Mwah.